So let's prepare to get the supplies we need for the future tech table, and it's very likely we're going to need these supplies further on. So, future tech table needs nether stars, and we're going to need mob heads. We have, you know, diamonds and lapis being produced. Ooh, wrong button. That is what we're going to be working towards. The omega egg, we don't have, we could buy these things so that we could make it. Double compressed eggs, so we need a bunch of eggs. I don't have a bunch of eggs, but that is easily solvable. Yeah. So we could do that instead of buying it, but we would probably need to buy the omega shards. Because we don't have this stuff. We haven't gone to doing the agricraft mutations. We were working on the food stuff for that, but this is also purchased. You can also buy it in a merchant trade. It's probably not cheap. Nether stars, we need to do the old-fashioned way, which means we need more. We need wither skulls, so we're gonna need a way of getting wither skulls. I think we have a wither skeleton. We just need to get the mob farm reset back up again. This is the guy who has the omega things. Let's see how much. It's $1,000 for another star, and it's 500 for one omega shard. So these aren't too bad. We'll be able to buy them to at least make the future tech table until we can grow them ourselves. So there's that. Lapis, we have the diamonds, we can get the quartz. The liquid XP, I think we have, I don't know how much is in this tank that we have just outside this wall here. That's where it's at. No idea how much is in there. But we could take a quick look. It's clearly almost full because it's not floating above yet like the others do. See how it's floating above when it's full. So it's not quite full yet, whatever this capacity happens to be. But we probably have the 5 buckets worth. I will want to get a ender tank and put the ender tank in here so that we can access, you can bucket it into the future tech table. I don't know if this is going to need any other fluids. Let's just try to click through here really quickly. I mean, there's 1,000 billion recipes. But we want to just make sure that it looks like it only takes XP, so we might be able to just tank. I think we can hook it up and just push liquid XP into this table. That might be possible. Let's look. Artisan, table, fluid. Fluids can be inserted and extracted using buckets or any other mechanism that interacts using the forge fluid capability. Well, that's great. That doesn't quite tell me what I need, and I have an extra cutting board on me now. Let's put you in here. Okay. Step number 1. Hopper. Do I have a single drawer? I do. This guy thinks it's got stuff in it, but it doesn't. Then we need this glass. Alright. I don't want to hear this guy clucking constantly, so we're going to put him in here. Okay, and I know we have eggs. Do we have them in here by chance? I might just get a spawn egg to be certain. What does the chicken one look like? Is that it? Yep, 3 emeralds. Nope. Okay. And chicken. Okay. So he's gonna eventually start popping eggs. I know I have a couple over here, I think. Maybe not. Alright, well, I thought I did. Alright, so that's step number 1, working towards the omega egg so I don't have to buy it. And we'll see how we're doing for eggs by the time we have all the other things set up, which happens to be we need to get the farm reset up with wither skulls. So let's come over here, grab the golden farm and the wither skelly. And get that going for now. We have any skulls? We do have a few skulls. That's great. They must have been dropping from my kills. So we have enough to get the 2 nether stars here. If we kill the wither, that will be unfun. I don't really have gear to cheese it very well. Yeah. Not ready. Not ready to kill withers manually. Definitely not ready to do them automatically. Very, very much considering buying the nether stars. For now. Alright. What else do we need for that table? Reinforced obsidian. No, that's true. I need to do the reinforced obsidian. What's the piston for? How do you make reinforced obsidian? Slag and obsidian powder. Well, heck. Totally have that stuff. Pushes a wither into... Into what? Into the cube? Why can't you just build it in the cube? Or does it push it into the ceiling of the cube? So it functions like doing bedrock. Okay, I came up here for something. I don't remember what. So we're gonna go back down and take care of the under tank side of things. Whoops. And then I think we did lime. Do I have lime? And a diamond. Let's go make sure that's what it is. You are white lime white. And a conduit. The pressurized one ought to do me. Okay, so we're gonna first configure this and just kind of put it down here. The future tech table will go here eventually. I think that's the only other table we need. And then you. Oh, why are you not filling up with? Oh, I think I know why. Because this tank is actually the input over there. There's not an output. Yeah, so I think I need to do another tank. Another couple of tanks. Another tank. Another 1-2 tank. Let me think this through a little bit. I need to also do different color. Let's go get some green coral. I do lime, but I'll do yeah. Can you tell I don't feel so well? I'm having difficulties thinking even. Okay. All right. Alright, so let's get this guy set up as an output from the tank. This one is input from above currently. And this should be extract. And this should be just insert. So now we have, yeah. Great. So now it should be, yep, good. So when we do have a future tech table, I'm going to see if we can just pump the liquid into the table. I don't know. If not, it will at least be accessible there for me to bucket it in. Alright. The next step for this. We have the skulls. We need the nether stars. We're going to buy them for now. We'll buy the 2 that we need for here. I know we're going to need to automate nether star collection in the future. Probably relatively soonish in the future, but still, I'm gonna just buy the 2 for my purposes. The egg, we'll need to buy the omega shards. We already have the infinity shards. And then the double compressed eggs here, gonna take a little bit. That's okay. Otherwise, I think we have everything. It uses a lot of durability on these, so we're probably going to need to buy brand new ones. Probably. And I don't want this guy to die. He hasn't even given us one skull yet. 466 durability. I might have to put him in a new lasso. Already have 1 egg. Woo! And we're just gonna try to crack you in there and so that we can increase the number of chickens. Alright, so while we're waiting for that, I want to work on fixing this. We have it coming down from the surface, but now we need to sort excuse me, and get it set up. I need more of the floor. I'm pretty sure I have more of the floor. Didn't we read that it can work for... it can connect other blocks that I was surprised that it could do? Hi, Mike. See, wait, go back there. Yeah, that's understandable, but didn't it say... chests and storage will connect. See, I'm just trying to find where it says that so I can be 100% sure. I know I read that somewhere. Because that's why it gives you a strong box here. Anyway, okay, so we should have floor somewhere. I wonder if I chucked it in. I did. Alright, so if I did... we put you there. We're gonna need more than one of these, but for now, I'm going to get this guy and see. Alright, so we have that for a start, and then I need another one for the non-food items. We're gonna need to make one. And is it for 4 chests treated wood? We need to make some more treated wood, fasteners. Do we have any already chests already made? We have 2. Oh, what does it need that I don't have? It needs a knife. Alright. Nickel, steel. Okay. And I broke the hammer. Yay! Alright, so first I want to see if you can see. We've got chicken, steak, pork. You can see them in here. Yay. And I'm pretty sure I don't have any in here. Nope, so it does see them. Great! We're going to put another conduit here because I want to put the non-food items up here, which will be, we'll start with feathers and leather and white wool. We need to put mutton down here. And a bunch of other wool, but I think we'll do that for now. Insert. I need to grab a key. I don't think I have it on me. I wish the framing table stuff was available too. So the only thing that will stay in here for now is colored wool. Okay. Great. So that takes care of that. Now the mutton is pretty useless. So it's possible that in time I will have this just sent over to be automated as assorted food goods and turn them into cash. Because it's not used in any of the recipes, really. Okay. Put you back in here. Alright, so we have fixed that problem. So I want to check it off my to-do list as done. Passive mob drop storage. We need to get the key out. And we'll lock it. So the only time that we're going to have a problem now is if and when these drawers fill up. And then we'll deal with it with upgrades and voids and whatnot. But for now, we'll just leave it. That's our only source of XP as well. I don't know why this doesn't work over here. I'm wondering if maybe the open blocks version doesn't create... because it just breaks the block and we don't get XP from it. So I don't know if there's another method that you do get the XP from the blocks. I do know fortuning it will give you more drops, but I don't know why I'm not getting XP from this method. I don't know. And I didn't try any other ones, so... But yeah. Anyway. How are we doing on that stuff? Yeah, it's getting processed right away. And that's still empty, so that's good. We haven't had these running in a really long time. Alright, so we have that checked off. Something I'm considering is down below. Remember, we have this hole in the ground. Underground here is where I'm considering doing the mob farms that I may need. Specifically any spawner mob farms. So Endrio spawners or natural spawners. Probably could even do just a dark room spawner down here at the bedrock level. It would be one above bedrock or whatever. It would be down here. It's likely it would break through the water, so we'd have to create some kind of a ceiling. And I wanted to make this room look nicer. If this is where I'm keeping it, I could move it in another location. So me and my buildy self has been thinking about doing some kind of design on the floor that would then be able to house both an entrance right here and then the boar and rooms for spawner mob farm. And it would be down here. I'm not gonna make them look like pineapples. No. Nah. He's silly. This central area here, I know I've kind of left it alone and said it's planned for the future. This central area is going to be where eventually our applied energistics system is. It's going to be in the central area column, and I don't know how tall it's going to be or whatever, but it's going to be in the middle room there. That's where our applied energistics is going to go, with the brain and with the auto crafting will be all in this central thing eventually. Granted, we can't make it currently, but that's what I have planned for that, is the middle area will be applied energistics. The bottom area here would also be where we'd have spots for the void miners that we'll have eventually. So yeah, it'll be some kind of design. I want it to look organized like I have at the top for the farms. It looks very organized and expandable. Just like these things are organized and expandable. Yeah, that's the plan, is to do that sort of thing. So down here, it is very likely the very first thing I do is make a circle around our entrance and exit and have these bubble columns go all the way down to whatever level is that I want to be in there, which I think is 1 block above bedrock. We won't be able to move that for a very long time, but I'm sure it will get moved eventually. So we're going to actually start by working in this direction over here and just kind of ignore that for now. So we'll start with a small circle for the entrance and exit station, and then probably branch out from there with 4 tunnels that go a small distance before we begin our rooms. And they'll probably be square to start, so we'd have 4 square rooms. And I'm thinking one of them will be square with little branches off of it. That might be the thing to do for our mob farm setup. So the main room will be where we have all of our drops come in. We can see all the mobs being processed, that sort of deal. Another direction could be where we start doing our void miners, where there's the square room with the void miners branching off of it. Yeah, so that's kind of the thought process I have for those things. And it's going to require a little bit of work, a lot of work. But maybe we can start by setting up this entrance a bit better. We'll have to work around this shack. But what I'd like to first do is decide on what the ocean floor Y level is. I know it's got ups and downs and it comes up quite a bit right here. But I want to decide exactly where the ocean floor is, because everywhere that the base underground will be exposed, I want all at the same Y level. Yeah, so do we want it at Y16? I mean, that makes sense to me. It goes down a lot over here, but that just means more of the buildings would be exposed. I think Y16 here might be the easiest. We'll have to clear out that whole area. I am not using the destruction gadget because I haven't quite figured out how to use it. Without, it's just confusing. So yeah. I'm not worried about the pump jack tassel guy. This thing is going to be here until the oil is gone, and then I'll have to find a new chunk anyway. So this shack will be capsuled up in a capsule with the pump jack and everything inside, and just replaced in a new chunk wherever that happens to be. So we have 3 million millibuckets of crude oil here. I don't know if I need to do how frequently I need to check to make sure there's still oil here or what. I don't know. But yeah, this whole shack will just get picked up and relocated. Alright. So I have 5 minutes. Let's do... let's get some of this taken care of. Make it look pretty eventually. Alright. What blocks do I want to use? I have access to all that basalt. That might be a good thing to use here. Basalt for the rims. Let's go up. Can get a whole bunch of basalt from the end. And we can convert it to different types, right? Because it's chisel. Yeah. Might be nice to do the tiles or the panels. The panels would look pretty nice down there. Alright, so let's grab all the basalt that I currently have. And do I have my chisel in here? And we'll do panel, chisel it all. And we're going to want this glass. We'll grab a bit of that. And then what size circle? And do I want to continue using the bubble columns for the purpose of going up and down from the ocean floor. I like it, so we're gonna do it. Just trying to figure it out here. If we do this is 16, yes, that's the level I want. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this spot here. And then there. Okay. One, two, three. So that's not quite same. It won't be circular if I do that. Do you hear him? One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Counting with WINRY, exactly. You do a lot of counting with WINRY. It's because this is only 3 right here. And I can't change it because they're lined up already up there. So we may have to just make this look a little odd. And then oh, hang on, that goes here. Like that. All right. What in the world is that command supposed to do, Dragonfly? Oh, yeah, I don't have that configured in my bot. It's not an important statistic for me. Sorry. So clearly a long time. Right there. And then we're going to remove these and pull them down. All right. Grab the shards. And we're gonna need to make, whoops. Yeah, we're gonna need to make new magma blocks for that. And then can't do it here. I don't have enough of the material, so let's go back up. But F7, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh. Okay. And then go back up here. And we should be able to break through that spot to go up. Whoops. Why did you... Man, you're just some vicious thing. 2 magma blocks. We'll go down there. Probably gonna make tunnels so that we're not just flying in the middle of the air, you know, for this. But, yeah. Okay. Woo! So... probably gonna do fence gates in front. That should work. Okay. Fence gates. Gonna need those too because it needs to be solid water. We're gonna need to make sure that it becomes solid water in order to get that to work. So that's gonna be fun. And eventually that will be a glass tube. Alright, so there's a start of what it's going to do. I need solid water, and I think I have a way of doing that. I have 2 cats, and Hermes is the one that's the most vocal. And it's almost lunchtime for them. So, yeah. This right here. This water spreader. That's what I want. So we want to get rid of the flowing water. Come back up. And just do... Did that fix all of it? Does not look so. Come on. I'm not feeling any more flowing water. Now there is a mob in here. Somewhere. Oh, he's in the pump room. Huh. I actually bought one, tall slow guy. Yeah, that one that I cheated in, I didn't keep, but this one I actually purchased. Replaces flowing water with source water, which is why I thought it was working. Annoyingly, I may just have to use some sand. That won't work. The only thing that I changed was this area here. Oh, there's some flowing water here now. Hey, do you see bubbles? I see bubbles. Haha. I can't fight against them. Well, so this side is currently not working. And I don't know what you mean by block update, so yeah. Try to alter the block next to the magma one. Oh, that appears to have done it. Weird. Alright. And then we need to replace the torches that were broken. Okay. So that one works. We can come down. Going up is still up here. We need to take care. There's a spider in there. I just heard him whistle. Why did you spawn in here, Mr. Spider? And where are you? I'm pretty sure there's no spawnable spaces in here. Oh, there's one up there. There we go. Woohoo! Alright. So we have the down, and then we have the up, which we'll need to move further down. We need to eat. These will be fine because you can break them and actually get the actual block. We just have to do the water thing again. Okay, so that's a start. Yeah, so I'll clear that out eventually. Move the up column down to the bottom. Figure out a decent looking area down there. And I think we'll go this way first, and I'll make a little tunnel of a determined length that all of them will be, and a room. And we'll be able to start doing mob farming down here. Probably start with a dark room spawner, and then add the regular spawners. I think we can do vector plates like we did on the surface. And there's, oh, a cyclic has spikes. So we could do spikes. Is that gonna kill them fast enough? I hope. Gives experience and player only drops. So that's cool. Then that's what we need. We need a better source of XP. We don't have a mob grinder, no. Yeah. So eventually we could do Killer Joe from Ender.io. The way they want us to do boss mobs is with molecular force fields eventually. So there's that. Yeah, I don't think it's available. Oh, I should make a gluttony charm. That's interesting. What item? Great. Got the hoppers, you got the sorters, so I could sort things if I wanted to. The different traps. Increases the amount of natural mob spawns in the chunk it is placed in. Oh. Cool. Sorry, getting lost looking at different blocks. Woo! Alright, so yeah. We'll probably use... We don't have mob grinding utilities, Shadow King. Sorry. I know that's not in here. That would be too easy. And this pack is not meant to be easy. How are we doing on money since the last hour? Awesome. Doing good with the money. Nope, we'll probably just use the cyclic spikes. We could use an automated user with a looting sword if we wanted to, but I have to keep making the looting sword. I guess I wouldn't have to. It has an attack. I could just have a user attack, but I wouldn't get player drops then. I kind of want to get the player drops. Yeah. How are you doing on health? Okay. Have we gotten any skulls? No. Bummer. I know we do. That's how I have the skulls I have. I know we get skulls. I just... yeah. You want to be more specific by player transporter? Going from the thermal expansion. You mean the pipes? These? You make them. You make the viaducts. They're a quest early on, but here's how you make them. You do this, it gives you 16, and then you throw them in some creosote oil. Or you can fill them that way apparently, but this is cheaper. I use it to get to the surface. That's all I use it for. But yeah, I'm starting to slow down, needing to rest. As I told you guys yesterday, I'm not 100% well. I'm not feeling my best. So my streams are kind of, I get run down after a little bit. Gosh, I hope I feel better by Christmas, but who knows, right? With that, Wednesday's stream is canceled. I will not stream on Christmas evening. So the next stream will be Saturday. That's the next stream I will have. So Saturday will be some more of our new mod pack, Spilled Juice, that we started yesterday. So yeah, I hope to do a little bit of playing on that on my own, get some initial things set up. And yeah, I hope to see you on Saturday morning. So take care, folks. Have a great Christmas, and I'll see you then. Bye.